What does a yes feel like in my body? Welcome to the current. This is a place for us to slow down and tune into the current energy of our body and listen. And today we are in a new sun transit, key 29, gene key 29, gate 29. And this one is associated with the sacral area. So we're going to start there. Let me just bang this down. I'm sitting today because I feel a little tired. How are you doing? So we're going to form this shape over our womb space. And if you're a man, you have a metaphoric womb. So just over your pelvic bowl. And we're going to close down the eyes and just breathe into that space. Into your nose and out through the mouth. And as you inhale, just gently feel it expanding into your hands. And as you exhale, soften, but just notice what you're feeling there. Without trying to change it, just noticing what you're feeling. And then we're going to take our right hand. I'll stand up so that you can see. And we're going to use the right hand. I'm going to come down to the sacral area. We've done the ones in the solar plexus before where we press in and then twist so the thumb goes up. So we're going to press in right where our hand was, the triangle was. We're going to press right in there and then twist to the fascia to the right. So your thumb will be facing up. So let's press in. And then if you can, with your left hand, you're going to go behind the sacrum and twist in the opposite direction. Okay, so it'll look something like this. Got one in the front, one in the back. Counter rotating. And we'll breathe for 6 breaths. So pressing in, rotate, and let's breathe in through the mouth and out. In and out. 3 in and out. Now we'll breathe in through the nose and out. 2. 3. And just holding it for a little bit longer, breathing your natural rhythm. And just imagine spiral going from the front of your sacral to the back hand. And let that spiral expand and contract as you breathe. It's going from just between your hands. It's expanding and contracting, offering an opening. And then slowly release. And just sitting there for a moment and noticing what you notice. And actually, let's get up and walk in a figure 8 if you have the space. And just gonna walk back and forth. Just walking helps to integrate the changes and let the fascia sort of reorganize. And when you're ready, we'll come back. And we'll go back to making this position over the pelvic floor again. And we'll just notice what we notice. You can close down the eyes, breathing. As you inhale, feeling that pelvic bowl moving into your hands, and exhale. So then just keep your eyes closed and breathing, and I'm just going to speak to this theme, and we can begin to just feel into areas of our life. So the shadow here is half-heartedness. Half-hearted. And the shadow isn't wrong. It's always just information. So is there any area in your life, is there any area in my life saying this to yourself, where I feel half-hearted? I'm not really into it. And is that information showing me that it's not for me? Or is that information showing me that I need to commit to this? I need to be all in. The gift of commitment. Or is this an obligation and it's not true for me? And just if a situation is coming up or a thought is coming up, just sit with it. Be curious. You can just ask, body, show me what I need to let go of. Or body, show me what I need to commit to. What is my body already saying yes to? And what does a yes feel like in my body? Let's just release the hands now. And then we're going to ask our body what a yes feels like. What does a yes feel like in our body? So body, show me a yes. And just notice what your physiology is doing. Okay, thank you, body. Opening the eyes, just shake it out. And closing down the eyes. Okay, body, show me a no. Show me a no. Okay. And shake that out. If you want to share what a yes feels like or a no feels like for you and your body, it might be helpful for viewers in the future to share in the chat. For me, my yes, my shoulders go back. I feel a lifting and a lightness in my heart, and everything just feels open and expansive. And a no, I feel like my chest sort of closing off, my stomach gets a little bit tighter, and that's what I feel. But feel free to share what you feel, because we're all different. And let's go back again to that womb. We'll finish with this. And if you had something come up where you were kind of touching into, you know what, I think I am half-hearted in this area, and if you were able to discern if it's an obligation and that's why you're half-hearted, and maybe it's time to think about letting it go or changing the relationship to it in some way. And or if you're being half-hearted, what I've been contemplating is sometimes I'm half-hearted towards something because I feel like I'm not allowed to fully enjoy it. And that's an interesting one. And so we'll get curious. And the gift of this theme is commitment. And I love what Richard Rudd speaks to this commitment that he learned from one of his teachers, that commitment is 100%. If you're 99%, it's the same as 1%. And that really stuck out for me. So I can see you in the chat now. Good morning, Vicki. And good morning to viewers in the future, or good evening, whatever is going on for you. Let's just go back to, and we'll finish with the same position over the sacral. And if you just want to experiment with asking yourself, with whatever the half-hearted, if you came up with something that was half-hearted, and say, body, is this a yes? Or body, is this a no? And just allow yourself to kind of experience that. Or if nothing came up with a half-heartedness, just simply asking, what is my body already saying yes to? Taking a couple more breaths. And just thanking your body for its wisdom. And just thanking yourself, your awareness, for tuning into it today. And sharing space in community here. My commitment is this, and it's a full yes for me to show up every day and share. And there are some days where, I'm like, oh, what am I going to say today? Or I'm tired, or whatever it is. But having it as a commitment, and I will say a devotion, which is the highest expression. The city is devotion. And that's what it feels like for me for this. And I think anything that is a creative, for me, this is my creative playtime first thing in the morning. And it's an important commitment and a devotion. So I'd love to hear if you'd like to share what your commitment is, or a devotion, anything you feel called to share. I always love to read the comments. I see Vicki said, your yes made your mouth turn up into a grin and eyes smiling, as well as a relaxed feeling. And no was tension in your shoulders. Great share. Thank you. And thanks for spending some time in the current with me, and I look forward to seeing you in the current again. Bye for now. Have a great day.